So I guess the first question, the question you're never supposed to ask in broadcasting is, how do you feel? But the guy with the humility who shoots 65 and just hops on the bus, it's a little different for you to be up here being celebrated and touted the way you're going to be and are this evening. How do you feel?
I feel. Is it on?
Should be.
No.
Well, you want to hear from me or him?
There we go. Feel better now that
There you
the
go.
mic's on, but I feel great being up here. Feel I was blessed to be coming down yesterday, and today was a great day except for the rain. Katie, you've done a great job the whole process. It's truly an honor. It really is, with all these people in the room, the past inductees, the new inductees who I'm going in with. It's truly an honor to be up here tonight.
I know you know how special it is, and it all would have started back with your dad, trying to figure out what this game was all about. Take us back to the beginning. What was it like being in that household?
Well, I'm going to start first off with saying I got to thank somebody who's not in this room tonight. His name's Tiger Woods. Thank God he turned pro in '96, at the end of '96. Because I wouldn't have been here tonight if he didn't turn pro. So
It would have been Tiger who?
He was tough to beat, so he would have won all the awards. So here I am.
Tiger's not in this Hall of Fame, so I'm not so sure.
That is true.
But go ahead, about your dad and about the early days as far as you're concerned in terms of the game. How did it get planted in you?
Yeah, my dad got me starting the game. He was a head pro at a public course in Tulsa, Oklahoma, at Mohawk Park. Well, Mohawk Park didn't have a driving range. Okay, and somehow I became a great ball striker. I don't know how. It's probably because I went to my grandparents' house, who had a sod farm next to them, and I had hit balls, and I realized real soon, if I'm going to go shag these balls, I better start hitting them better. And so kind of realized then that I better figure out a golf swing that's going to work, so plus I can hit them faster if I go get them faster. So if they're closer together, I got more of a chance.
Well, it never worked for me, but as you were working through your golf career, and before you, let's say, got to University of Texas, who were some of the others, aside from your dad, who helped you along the way?
Yeah, there's a couple here, right here. I got to thank this man right here, Paul Marchand. 1994. So in 1994, I got a recommendation to go see this guy, Paul Marchand, who I had no clue, but it came from a pretty good source. He won the '92 Masters. His name would be Fred Couples. I know he wanted me to go see him, and I can't thank Paul enough for his hard work and time, and we had a hell of a run. Sorry I didn't do better for you at the next stage, but we had a hell of a run. The other one I want to thank is, where is he? Bill Moretti. Bill, stand up for me, please. So I didn't really work with Bill much, but Bill gave me a home when I was down in University of Texas to be able to come out and practice. Never had a call to show up. Back in the day, as Jimmy Clayton knows, we had to call around to be able to go play and practice. So I want to thank Bill for letting me come out and really helped me a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Really appreciate that. Now, you talked about, or we heard about, 1997. Great year it was, Walker Cup. That was at Quaker Ridge, wonderful golf course in Mamaroneck, New York. One thing you can tell about a player, really tell how clutch he is, how good he or she is in terms of playing, is how they play the 18th hole in match play. How'd you play the 18th?
Never saw 18.
Never saw the 18. Undefeated, never saw 18. Only saw 16 twice, okay? So it was a wipeout.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance either. None, but and it's funny because Coach Fields knows this because he has a European player that's a Walker Cup member. I played against Richie Coughlin, and we joked about it the other day when I was down for the fundraiser. And he said, we had no chance. You guys were turning pros. We weren't that deep like you guys were, and you guys were going to win no matter what. And it was over after day 2.
So you said no chance? Wasn't there a guy named Justin Rose on that other team?
Yeah, but he was 16. He still didn't have a chance.
I told you the humility. He runs deep with this one. So tell us about after UT in terms of the game. How did it stick with you? And why did junior golf, teaching junior golf, become so important to you?
Well, I wanted to get back to the game. The game's been so great to me. Just to, all the instructors I've had, and it's sad to say because I shouldn't have that many, but I had a lot of instructors, and they give me a lot of time, and they've tried to help me. And there's other people here like Ronnie who let me come out and practice on Mondays, and just stuff, that people have done for me that I wanted to give back. And it's just fortunate that, I got good friends to be able to teach some of their kids. Not everybody's going to come see me, which is fine. I get it. But, I just wanted to get back to the game, and I thought the best way is to try to teach and, grow the game a little bit.
Well, it seems like not only you're enjoying it, but the juniors who you teach are enjoying it as well. There's a fraternity out on tour. Brandel Chamblee can talk about it. So can anyone who's in the Texas Golf Hall of Fame who was a Texas golfer. Whether it's on tour, LPGA tour, if you're a Texas golfer, there's something special. And you know it, and you feel it, and you can feel it as you see them interacting with one another. What does being a Texas golfer mean to you?
Well, I mean, it's first off, let me back up, because actually I'm from Oklahoma, which to be in this Hall of Fame is kind of...
Wait a minute, revote,
strange.
revote.
But no, be a Texas golfer is truly an honor. Like I said, there's so many great amateur players that have gone through the whole amateur circuit thing, state am stuff and all that. And be able to be selected as the amateur being inducted this year is truly an honor, because there's so many great guys that deserve, not only be up here, but, I've had a great career. I had a pretty good run for a while, and, body broke down, and now I'm doing what I'm doing.
Well, it's just a geographical anomaly, the whole Oklahoma thing, but I know that there's some folks here otherwise you'd like to thank as well for your journey.
Oh, sure. I want to thank, let's see, who's out there. First off, I want to thank this table over here. Their Brook Hollow members came down to celebrate. I appreciate that. I want to thank my two coaches here in college, Jimmy Clayton and John Fields. First, I'd like to thank Jimmy for recruiting me, or me forcing myself onto him. But, I won a state championship in '94, I think that's correct. And then Texas came after me. So I want to thank you for the opportunity to come play at a great school like Texas. John Fields, I don't know what the hell you were thinking coming to Texas. So John came in my last year at Texas in '98. I got hurt, and we were bad. And he had a pretty decent team, as I remember, at New Mexico. And he comes in and tries to take this over, and we were awful. It didn't matter what we did, we were awful. So I want to congratulate you on everything you've done at the University of Texas, turn this program around, and your 2 national championships. It's been awesome to watch, and congratulations to that. Okay. I want to thank my wife, who's been with me for 26 years, seen a lot of good and a lot of bad. A lot more bad than good, I should say. But thank you for your support, your love. I couldn't do it without you. Wonderful mother to our daughter, thank you. Finally, I got to thank my parents for all the sacrifices they've given up to let me live out my dream and to be able to do what I want to do. I couldn't have done it without all your support and everything you've given up, especially, having 3 boys and 2 other boys that didn't really care about playing golf. But thanks for giving me everything I need to succeed. And I appreciate everybody tonight. Thank you.
And thank you for the way you represent the game. Brad Elder.